muckers, just a quick one before I start this week's video. I warn you, this week's video is not massive, but it's something like, you know. But anyway, just a quick one. Next week's video is not going to be pond related. I'm off on holiday. I've got a photography trip up around the top of North Wales there, Snowdonia, etc, etc. So next week's video will probably be something about that. Hope you don't mind. Hope you all tune in and watch it. It's going to be quite interesting, hopefully. But other than that, I want to say a massive shout out to Mike at Jiffster Koi, Dave at KoiKarma, and Si from Upnorth Koi Pond. I've just started collecting some mugs up together and doing my own little collection, so to speak, and they were kind enough to send me some. Now I've had a few turn up. I'll spin you around and show you. There we go, look. Si from Upnorth Koi Pond, Dave at KoiKarma, and Mike Jiffster Koi. So yeah, happy chappy. Got one of my old ones there. He's going to be swapped out. But yeah, I'll massive shout out to them guys. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. And your mugs are on the way. If anybody else is interested in a mug swap, let me know. Let me know in the comments or email me. My email is in the bio on the page, on my home page, and I'll be more than happy to do up a mug swap with you. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get this week's video done. See you in a bit, muckers. What, muckers? How are we all? Hope you're all well. Been very busy this week, to be fair. I'm waiting on some bits for me plumbing. I've still not got that plumbed in just yet. But we're getting there slowly but surely. Anyway, what do you reckon of temperatures then, eh? Flipping out. They've dropped out this last couple of weeks, haven't they? You know, I'm right down now to 13.3. The nights are cold now though, see, coming in cold. I mean, down round here, we've been coming in, well, the nights, obviously I work nights, so I see it every night. We're right down to sort of 3.5, 4 degrees. Some nights. So, but yeah, other than that, my fish have come off the feed a bit as well now. They've slowed right up. They're not having it anywhere near as much as they were. But still, right, what am I doing today? Today is monthly water change jobby. I know, well, it's my monthly. So, where I do a bigger water change than I usually do every week. Every week I do a smaller one, and then every month I do a bigger one. Just the way I run it. But anyway, yeah, we're up to that. Now, obviously this week is the end of my fluke treatment as well. So I'm going to get some out and have a couple of scrapes. And while I'm at it, I'm going to do a bit of measuring up. Be interesting to see what sort of size I've put on some of them over the summer. I think I've done quite well, to be fair, looking at them. So, but yeah, right, I'm going to crack on and I'll be back with you. Right, got my nets, my box out, my tripod set up. Yeah, get some out. I've got to set my microscope up, do a couple of scrapes, make sure I've hit the flukes, make sure I've got rid of them, make sure there's no other underlying nasties going on. I don't think there is. They all seem a lot happier again this week, so, but always best to get them out and have a look, make sure you've got them. So yeah, now I've got my notepad here somewhere, a trusty old notepad. Oh, I don't know where I put it down. There it is. Yeah, so there's my old trusty old notepad from my last measure up. So it'd be interesting to see what they're at now. But this time I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm not writing it down on the notepad. I'm actually going to use the Koi Control app. At the moment, I'm just testing it out. it seems alright. Seems pretty good. I know there's a lot of people on there that swear by it. There's a lot of people on here that don't. I do like it, the fact that I can keep track of my water tests, and I can keep track of the growth on my koi and that. To be honest, the recommended feed allowance, blah blah blah, all that stuff, I'm not sure if I really take much notice of that. I mean, my koi will eat when they're hungry, you know. You get to know your own pond, don't you? And I'm not being funny, but there isn't an app in the world that will get to learn your pond or know your own pond, sort of thing, you know. So, but anyway, with that, I'm just burbling on, so I'm going to carry on getting ready, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Well, here he is, the guy that always helps me out. If there's an issue in the pond, he's the first one to tell me. So I'm going to take a scrape from him and have a measure up. And he looks a lot happier than he was when he told me there was flukes in the system. So I'll have a quick measure up, take a scrape, and then get him back in. He's good as gold. That's 31 centimetres. I don't think he's actually grown all that much. Anyway, right, I'm going to take a scrape, get him back in. And here she is, my big girl. She's put some size on. Let me turn this off a minute. Yeah, she's put some mega size on. Can't remember what she was. I'll have a look in a minute. Well, I'll put it up on the screen what she was back in April. She's got a job to fit in this box now, so I'm going to take a scrape off her anyway, obviously. But another thing I wanted you guys to have a look at while I have her measure up. This I bought. This has always been known as my Koi, but now she's got a brown eye, and look at all this on the bottom. She's turning very achievery. What do you guys think? Be nice to know your input. But she's end to end there, so what's that? That's a 50 centimetre tape. Alright, that'll do. Let's get her back in a minute. Right, there you go, that's that. Not mega, but as you can see, I've run out of light. I would have liked to have got them all out to scrape, but with the stress of the water change going on and that, so I just have a few out that I scraped to double check, make sure I haven't got nothing, make sure I got all the flukes, and that'll be that. I found 2 flukes across 3 fish. I'm not going to retreat. I'm not going to put them through the stress of all that again. I'm just going to let it be for a minute and see how it gets on. I mean, as a friend's advised me earlier, cold weather's coming along now, so the flukes will start dropping back now anyway. So, but yeah, other than that, they all look happy and healthy, and they're all doing well. They're all feeding. Although the feeding's backed off, they're still feeding well. So, yeah, happy with that. Earlier on, I said that that Claude didn't look like he'd put much size on. He hasn't done too bad, to be fair. He's always been a smaller fish for some reason. Well, you think I had Claude and the Koi, or Achiever, whatever she is, at the same time, and she's just zoom past him. She's massive, and he's never really been a big grower, but this year he hasn't done bad. So in April he was 27 centimetres. This year, this summer, he hasn't done too bad at all, because he's now, what was it, 31 centimetres I think it was. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, that's 4 centimetres. It's quite a lot for Claude, actually. Usually he'd put on sort of a centimetre a year. He doesn't really do very fast growing at all. Just checking the water level, still topping up. The Soragoi, Achiever, whatever, on the other hand, wow, she's got massive 50 centimeters, and she was 41 centimeters in April, so she's put on 9 centimeters, but she's got real deep with it as well. She's got a big old girl in there now. So the other one was the shower that I measured, that I had off Vince. It was a little bit skitty, so I didn't keep hold of it all that long. I don't think it's been out since I put it in there, if I'm honest. So, but I'm waiting for Vince at Twisted Koi, that is. I'm waiting for him to come back with the size that he sold it before I release how big she actually was. I want to know what she'd done. So she's I think she's put on some good size. That's what I'll let you know. I'll let you know what she is. She's 39 centimeters. So I think she was around about 31, 32 maybe when I had her off Vince back in the summer, which was June. Yeah, June, I think. End of May, beginning of June, I think it was. I finally made it up there. So, but anyway, another thing I want to talk about, or let you guys know about, is our visit last week to New Forest Koi. One of my subscribers, Scott Cannings, he sent me a message, sent me an email with some pictures. After that video I put out, he decided he was going to go and take a visit down to New Forest Koi, and he come back with 3 stunning koi. Come back with a Chagoi, a Soragoi, and something else. Can't remember what it was now. Bad of me, wasn't it? But I'll put the pictures up just before I sign off. Well, they're here, look, just up here. There you go. I think you'll all agree that he's bought some stunning fish there. Good prices as well. So, but yeah, cheers for sending me that, Scott. It means a lot, that does. And I'm sure Rick and that were quite welcoming. They're a nice bunch down there. So, but anyway, other than that, guys, like I say, not a massive one, just an update. Let you know how I'm getting on at the minute. And yeah, I'm gonna go and have a shower and get in the bed. Sorry about that, phone cut out. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, massive thank you to Scott for sending me that, those pictures of the koi that he bought from New Forest Koi. Much appreciate that, mate. And yeah, other than that, just a quick one to keep you updated, like, you know. So, but other than that, guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, muckers.